Hello and welcome back to the Geopolitical Issues here in Geneva. I'm joined today by Nicholas Guerrero from International Affairs Consulting. So Nicholas, welcome back.
Thank you.
So Nicholas, there's been numerous reports of China island building in the China Sea. So what exactly are they doing?
Well, the China Sea is a conflictive area. There are as many maritime disputes as maritime claims there are. What we are talking here is the Spratly Islands, which is a chain of islands which is disputed by several states in the region. It's a matter of sovereignty over the territorial and the maritime areas that that territory can create. In April of this year, satellite images showed that China was building an airfield in one of the reefs. This caused a lot of commotion in the area. What the Chinese are doing, and let me quote here, is what they are doing is an unprecedented reclamation of land, and it has been described as pumping sand on the live coral reefs, some of them submerged, and paving them over with concrete. End of quote. This is creating an artificial, what has been considered an artificial land mass. It also has to be taken into account that the Chinese are not the only ones that have been reported to be doing this. There are some reports that, for example, Vietnam is doing something similar in two different spots.
So what is actually at stake here? What is China actually doing?
Well, Chinese are probably aiming at two things. First is military, and second is territorial. Both of them refit themselves. It's in one part is trying to build military installations. In that way, the military presence in the region is going to be stronger, and at the same time, through that military presence, they're going to make stronger also their maritime claims and territorial claims in the area.
And according to international laws, what is the actual status of the construction?
Well, that's exactly what the Permanent Court of Arbitration was asked to do by the Philippines, to determine exactly the legal status of these actions by China. It has to be taken into account that according to the Philippine officials, the claim they presented in the Permanent Court of Arbitration is exclusively related to maritime issues, not territorial ones. They are not questioning the territorial sovereignty of China over the islands. This is very relevant because from the beginning, China has refused to participate in the proceedings. This does not mean that the proceeding stops. UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, specifies that the proceedings can continue. But the argument that China is using to refuse to participate is that the claim, the dispute is territorial, not maritime, first of all. And secondly, is the fact that the dispute, even if maritime, relates to maritime delimitation, which is an aspect of the convention that they decided to leave out of dispute settlement procedure.
Absolutely. So what is the geopolitical relevance of China's claims there? You mentioned the dispute, so...
Well, obviously, it's a strategic and an economic reason. First of all, there are reports that the area is full of natural resources, mainly oil and gas. So basically what China is trying to do is to reinforce their territorial claim, and that way to reinforce their maritime claim to the resources that are in the area. The other thing that China is trying to ensure is their access to the fishing resources that lay in the area, and basically also to ensure that this is one of the busiest areas of commercial shipping traffic. So that's also an interest for the Chinese.
Fantastic. Well, Nicholas, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your expertise with us. Thank
you very much.
Well, that's all that we have time for today, but for all the latest Geopolitical updates, do keep clicking back on the Geopolitical website. Goodbye for now.